the Avatar one. If you want to start going through it,
All right, bet.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put the link to this in our private chat,
Okay.
and then you can share it, and then we can go through this, and we can end it on the Halo one because that should be quick.
All right, bet.
I just know that we should start getting talking on these. So
The Pilgrim lore has greatly expanded. I might actually make a video on that.
on the Pilgrim lore,
Yeah.
she wouldn't make my sandwich. Damn.
All right, Roland. Go
All right.
into future pets, and I'll just
Yes. I'll be back, guys.
and I was going to read this. All right, y'all. So,
Yeah, don't read the whole thing
apparently
without me.
I can't promise that. Nah, it's
Okay,
fine.
well you can read it. So, like we'll go over it. We'll go. Well, I have some things to say about this.
So when we were backstage, Roland told me that the show was confirmed, but I don't think that this has been yet. But according to this, it says here, Avatar Seven Haven's New Earth Avatar after Aang and Korra first details revealed. While the official announcement of Avatar Seven Havens was sparse on the identity of the new Avatar, leaks were not. While fans were given details about the plot of Avatar Seven Havens, it neglected to mention the newest Avatar in the Last Airbender franchise, but leaks tell more. In celebration of the 20th anniversary of Avatar The Last Airbender, Paramount announced a sequel series called Avatar Seven Havens. The series is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm, with Korra and the Avatar now branded humanity's destroyer. Okay. So is Korra alive in this universe? Is Korra still alive? So Korra destroyed the world? What? Okay, anyway. This announcement also revealed the plot of Avatar Seven Havens, which confirmed the veracity of several months old leaks, including those about the lead character and her supporting cast. Meet Pavi, the newest Earth avatar in Seven Havens. Okay. I'm gonna predict that she's an earthbender. Yup. According to Night Events, the newest earthbender avatar. Based on the outlet's other leaks, Pavi will be a 9-year-old girl, but it's unknown if she'll stay this young throughout the series. She has green eyes, brown skin, and shoulder-length dark hair. Her left leg is also missing, replaced with a crude prosthetic. Accompanying the girl is a large animal guide named Geet, Geet, a light-furred cat-monkey animal hybrid typical of the setting. One leaked storyboard showed Geet helping Polly escape from another character, Jay, as she tries to survive as an orphan on the streets of Elora City. Okay. Um. Where'd I go? Oh, almost twice Pavi's height. Jay is a member of the secretive White Lotus and will be one of the Avatar's first companions in her journey to save the Seven Havens, which will also include her twin sister Nisha. Okay. All right. Okay. Um. Unlike Pavi, the White Lotus took Nisha in and trained her as the next Avatar. But unlike past mistaken avatars like poor Yoon in the Rise of Kyoshi novel, Nisha is the real deal. She can use all 4 elements and even enter the avatar state. Hold on. Wait. Hold on to the avatar state. What? Huh? Only the avatar can go into the avatar state. It clearly was established that only the avatar can do that. The Avatar comics prove it. The Last Airbender proved it. Even Korra, for all of its flaws, proved that only the Avatar can go into the Avatar state. So what? Huh? Okay. The twins will reportedly be reunited and trained together under the tutelage of the White Lotus. The Order still regards Nisha as the more powerful of the two, which is also why she was initially deemed the Avatar over Pavi. No doubt this is part of the mysterious origins the twins will have to solve while they argue over who the true Avatar is. In more leaks, Pavi is described as more passive in staking her claim to the title, while Nisha is more aggressive in keeping it. Okay, I already see what's going to happen here. All right, so look, I know exactly what is going to happen here. The sisters are going to fight over the title of the Avatar. Is it? It's not that difficult. It's not rocket science. So they're both the Avatar? Nope. They're gonna fight over the title of the Avatar. That's what's gonna happen. Which literally shots on all of the lore previously established that there's one Avatar at a time, and that you're born into it. You are born as the Avatar. They can't take your title away from you. If that was the case, then Zahir would have taken Korra and her title of Avatar, or if you want to go back even further, Zuko would have taken the title of Avatar, and the many times that he captured Aang successfully. So, um, okay, what about Avatar Korra? The world is called Korra humanity's destroyer after the world was shattered by a devastating cataclysm. Leaks provided to Night Edge Media also revealed that this cataclysm forced Korra to reshape the entire world to save it, resulting in the four nations being replaced by the seven. What did Korra get up to? What was she doing? It's uncertain how Korra will be involved in this new series, but considering the importance of her actions in shaping the world and being the only Avatar Pavi and Nisha can commune with, she'll likely be heavily involved in guiding them on their journey as Roku did for Aang. What could be another chance to show the contrast between the twins is their views on Korra, with one of them blaming her for their current plight and the other trying to give their predecessor the benefit of the doubt. Okay. After all, it's not the twins' origins that's a mystery, but what caused the cataclysm that changed the world in the first place. It's unknown when Avatar 7 Havens will be released, but it will presumably be after Aang the Last Airbender hits theaters on January 30th, 2026. Wait, what? That okay. Exactly, Roland, right. Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's just a reason for them to change the canon. That's all. Bro, I forgot that she even did that. That was in season 3, I think. Or no, season 2 was like all of the spirits. Yes. Yeah. And that's it. So, there's a movie coming? Interesting. All right. So, I know what y'all are saying in chat, but like we can I'll I'll leave this tab up, but we can stop sharing that for right now. What are y'all's thoughts? Roland, don't rush, B. It's cool. Um, I so I can't just outright dismiss it right off of the bat. But what I will say is that it doesn't make any sense for them both to have avatar powers because the established lore and the canon doesn't. Yeah, I mean, the last one is kind of crazy, but yes. No, see, look, like, respectfully, I disagree. Just because I think season 3 of Korra is good and season 1 of Korra is good. and I think parts of season 4 are good. Should Korra? The problem that I always had with Korra was that it was a different villain every season. It wasn't one. It 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 wasn't one giant story, kind of like how the last Airbender was. It felt like 4 separate stories. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I'm saying that it look, the last Airbender did not need a sequel, so I can totally see where y'all are coming from. But if they had just done the same thing that they did with the last Airbender, maybe it would have been a little better. But the it didn't work because like Ozai and Zuko, and I guess to a lesser extent Azula, are the main villains of the last Airbender show. But it's one overarching story. It's not 4 separate stories put into 4 separate seasons. Now, other characters' character arcs go from season to season, but not Korra's, which is kind of weird because Korra gets like 2 character arcs where she has to learn how to be strong and how to be the main character. Whereas with Aang, he had 1 character arc. So, yes, kind of to your point here, interesting concepts, but bad execution. The show isn't bad, but no. Okay. The show's mid. I'm I'm not saying that like it's like fantastic or nothing of that nature. There are parts of it that are there are parts of it that are good, but it's not nothing can compare to the last Airbender. Just like how Liam and I have been doing a retrospective to like animated Batman shows. There's nothing that will beat Batman the animated series. Nothing. Nothing will ever beat that. There's been shows that have been good, but not shows that can beat it. And The Last Airbender did not need to have a sequel. It just didn't. It it just didn't. Okay, but like bad how though? Bad how? And 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 do not give me like a BS identity thing reason. Like why is Korra bad?
It completely broke the world. I'm back.
Okay,
Um, so
okay, that's fair.
it's but okay. Let's say that you guys say Avatar didn't need a sequel. It's okay just to think that. I also disagree, but the sequel did not have to be the next Avatar. The sequel could have been Team Avatar as adults. You still could have the story of the Equalists and Amon, but have it be that much more scary because Aang's and Katara's kids are still kids or teenagers. You can get away with doing a story with the Equalists being a good. You could still have Amon. You could still have Tarlok. You could still have a blood-bending villain, which would be cool. You could still
Zahir's
have
a pretty damn good character though.
well,
I
you
mean,
could
like,
still have Zahir being a monk
yes,
like Guru Patik, who's been alive
yes,
for like 200, 300 years. Like Guru Patik was friends with like he helped train not Tenzin, fucking Monkey Atso. Guru Patik's been alive for like 300 years by the time that Aang meets him in book 2 in the Earth Kingdom. So you could do a lot of these stories with the adult team Avatar easily. And those are 2 of the best villains. You could have a guy who's trying to get into the spirit world. You could have the Unalaq arc. You could have a Nazi regime like you have in season 4 of Korra. You could do it with Aang. It's all possible to be done with Aang. But Aang wouldn't have left the spirit world open. That's the thing. Aang would not have left the spirit world
problem with Korra is that it's not that, to me, this is my personal point of view. She's not outright insufferable. The problem that I have with her is that she was like good as the Avatar, like when she was like 4.
Bro, she is
Like she was.
asshole. Are you kidding me? There's a couple times she's a straight up emotional asshole. Like the stuff
She's okay in like season 4 though. She like once she like once her and
Mako makes Anakin falling in love with Padme in Attack of the Clones look like Shakespeare. And I don't have a problem with Anakin falling in love with Padme. But yes, exactly. Zahir would have been such a better antagonist to Aang. Because Aang would have had to struggle with the fact that it's the only other airbender, but I'm going to have to kill him. The same way that he struggled with killing Ozai, he would have to struggle with what's going on with Zahir. Because you could still have the Red Lotus pop up out of the ranks of the White Lotus, but have instead the fact that Zahir is the only other, like, his bloodline survived because of a Guru Patik-like character who did practice airbending in extreme secret and like passed it down to his one son. That's possible. Like his great grandson or whatever. Like that is a possible thing that they could write in, and you'd be like, okay, that's weird, but yeah, adult Team Avatar taking on the Red Lotus is fucking sick. But in Korra, Zahir was the leader of the Red Lotus, but he also wasn't a bender. So he was a White Lotus member that wasn't a bender, which is interesting. There's only one White Lotus member I know of that's not a bender, and that's the Sword Master. But you'd have adult Team Avatar taking on Red Lotus. You would also have adult Team Avatar taking on the Equalist, which the main villain is a bloodbender. You could do that. And you could make that like a really good storyline with Team Avatar. And you can get away from the fact that now in Zahir's flies, but it's Aang, there isn't, of course. Yeah. Yep. That'd be sick, Pilgrim. I mean, the thing going with that is Korra's major problem, and the major problem for this new Avatar show, other than the fact that it's going to be 2 twin girls and they're going to be fucking arguing like sisters do, and they're just going to be going at it the whole time, and one's going to be evil and one's going to be good, and that's fucking clear that that's what they're going to do. You don't have Aang. You don't have Roku. You don't have even Kyoshi, Yang Shen. None of the past avatars are possible. There is no connection to The Last Airbender, and that's the killer. That's the killer. There is not a single connection to the original show. You can't even go into the spirit world and see them.
I actually liked that episode though. It was actually
no, I like episode. Dude, Avatar 1, that would have been a better show. I would have watched an entire show about Avatar 1 over watching Korra. Avatar 1's he's a good character. I like him.
What was
very divisive, but I like Avatar 1 a lot more than I like Korra. But you still have no more Avatar cycle. It's done. It's gone. It is now restarted because she broke the Avatar cycle.
For everything wrong with Korra, there was at least the Airbender connections to it. Whereas like now there's like none.
Yeah, but now there's not going to be a single way for the new Avatar to talk to Aang or to talk to Roku or to talk to Kyoshi or to talk to who was before that, Karuk, and then Yang Shen. Yeah. So it's just not possible.
Well, like I said, when I was reading through the article, I think it's like abundantly clear what they're going for, and it's what you just said. They're both going to fight over the title of the Avatar, and
I think they're both just going to be avatars. But also, what I said in chat is, by the logic like one of them would have beaten them by a millisecond. Of like that one was born first, this one's born second. So that one, the one that's born first, whichever one it is, should technically speaking, logically be the Avatar. Because if that's the way the cycle goes and it's only one person at a time, then okay, this person would like the way I imagine it is in that situation, whoever literally comes out of the womb first would be the Avatar.
Well, if they're gonna change the canon, they need to explain it, not just do it. Because just doing it is going to confuse everyone.
Well, I mean, you want to talk about a fucking Mary Sue in the beginning of the show? Like Korra is one. Korra's just already good at bending. Now she trains from the age of like 5 up, but she's already bending at like 4 or 5 years old.
Well, that's literally what I said. That was my biggest problem with her. It's not so much like her as a character that I can kind of, because like I deal with insufferable people all of the time.
Damn, muffler tape. That's a hot fucking take. But you know what? Ooh. I'm about to have somebody on the show in a minute here who's got a lot of hot takes. This person hates Attack on Titan.
What?
Yeah, hates it. Big One
Piece. You know what, bro?
Hates it.
You know what, bro? Skip over the Halo article. Let's just have him.
The Halo article is very simple and easy. We could talk about it while I send them the invite.
All right.
But
Muffler, I'm disowning you as a friend.
Sending it now. No, we need Muffler.
Avatar is gay. That's crazy.
Yo, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't like Avatar: The Last Airbender either.
Well, why? It's a good show.
No, it's not Daimyo. You guys don't know. You guys don't know who I've just invited on. Nobody knows. First time on the show.
Well, I know.
First time on the show. I said, well, I meant hot takes, but
you know,
what?
It's not who, it's what. I am not a what. I'm a who. I am not a what.
I am not a what. I'm a who.
I'm a human being. Crimson Law.
Crimson.
By the way.
Law.
By the way, a Sith Lord. By the way, congrats on almost getting to 900 subs. It's awesome.
Because everyone is asking, we're going to tell you. Yes, I have sex with my husband.
We need more clips. We need more clips.